All right, time to go home and check the stats. This is very hard to do. Waking up, it's about 2 hours that I go without checking my phone. Like, that in itself is a challenge. Not checking my phone, not checking any prices or anything until I record. It's very hard to do. By the way, is there anything you guys want me to talk about as far as crypto education goes? Like, I feel like my subscriber base knows all of the basics, but if there's anyone out there who doesn't know about dApps and wants to learn, what's a good place that I should start that will help you learn about DeFi and dApps? Leave a comment. All right, so I just posted my video on LBC. I had a lot of problems, man. I couldn't even get the app to open up. Anyway, let's go to Tucanair Hex. Big money, 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 big. Am I logged in? No, I'm not. All right, let's try it again. Big money, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. Ooh, it didn't grow at all. It didn't do anything overnight. So yeah, this is grinded to a halt. Now we wait for the sales. All right, next up we got Bankroll. Come on up, Bankroll. Empty out your pockets. What you got for me there, buddy? Boost, what you got? 28,000. Thank you. Thanks, buddy. Thanks. All right, I'm gonna go to your brother. Let's go over to your brother, the Daily. Hey, Daily. What you got for me? Open up your pockets. Empty your pockets out. 5,400. That's pretty good. Let's hit roll on that and see what we get. See what that gets us to. Nice. 3.95 and 266. So it looks like this number isn't dropping as steady as it was. It's easy to grow this number now. And this number, of course, is the same. So let's see the stats on this. So people keep asking me about should they get in the daily. I mean, I don't know, man, because there's no way of knowing if it's too late to get into any of these. That's why I just get in them when they come out. Sometimes I get in late. The later I get in, the longer it's going to take. But that usually stalls out at about 0.1% a day for all of these DeFi. All of these DeFi dApps that I use, if you're not getting in them from day one, expect it to gradually drop until it reaches about 0.1% per day. Moving along, let's click on Moolah. Now let's go to Frag first. Let's see what Frags. Let's look at the deflationaries. Visit DAX. What you doing, buddy? What you got? 5.8 still. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer today before I see, because I've seen 5.8. I don't know if it's been the 5.5 while I was asleep or something. So I wanna wait a little bit before I buy any more frags. And that is because of Void. So let's go to Void. So this is the old Void. The new Void is Void DeFi.io. That's how you get to the new one. So let's check the staking exchange. Which one I want to look at first? Let's look at the staking first. I want to see how many. Let's see how much I got overnight. Wrong wallet. All right, let's see. Oh, I saw it. What was it? 50? Yeah, 50 Void the past 24 hours. Void are, I don't know, how much are Void? Let's go see. Let's go see. They are now 309, not bad. It was at, the highest I saw was 3.7 yesterday. So let me go over this real quick. So every 4 hours, this is an hourglass right here. Let's just read it. With the update, the DEX will now have a 0.03 liquidity provider fee. This fee is on all DEX buys and sell and go to the earnings div pool. To be a liquidity provider, you might need to be whitelisted, blah, blah, blah. Liquidity is only available in TRX, so all earnings are in TRX. A liquidity provider all liquidity providers share a div pool. known as earnings in the liquidity tab. Your share is determined by how much you provide to the total player liquidity pool. When you add liquidity to your funds, they are locked for 4 hours. After this timer ends, you can choose to add more liquidity to your funds or pull funds. Doing any action will reactivate this 4 hour. So there's 5% in and out fee, 4.5 goes to current earnings, div pool, and 0.5 to platform fee. So really all I care about is every 4 hours, I can deposit a maximum of 1,000 TRX. So this is an hour. So imagine an hourglass like stable where the max you can put in every 4 hours is 1,000, right? So this is, it's at 250,000. It was at like 170 last night. So I've earned 200 TRX. And now I can't deposit or withdraw for the next 4 hours. And now I'm getting TRX from the fees on this DEX and the fees from people coming in and out of this. So what I've been doing is I've been selling. Now I bought these 15,000. Let me show you something. So this is Play Royal, and this is a fairly centralized exchange, but it has Void and a bunch of other TRC20 tokens on it. So I went here yesterday and looked to see where I got these 16,000 Void at. So let's go to order history and let's scroll down to here. I bought 6,000. Let's scroll down some more. Yeah, 6,000. 129. Bought these at 1, but I bought 6,000 at 0.4 TRX. I bought another 1,000 at 0.45, another 1,000 at 0.45, 400, 5,000 at 0.4, and then I sold a little bit at 6. I started trading a little bit. Those didn't get filled. So this is where I started buying Void at, man. Started buying my Void right here. And this is when I bought this candle right here is me buying Void, and this is me telling my Telegram. So I got a lot of dislikes on my video. I think it's probably from the Frag community. But listen, man, Frags is great. Void is great too. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, guys. Let's not be, little girls about this stuff. So I'm liking what Void is doing. I'm liking the setup. I'm interested to see what else they do. Yeah, I haven't sold any. So I got 15,000 here. These are pretty much all the ones that I bought at like 0.4. And what I've been doing is I've been selling, a few at a time and locking them in and putting the TRX in here to lock it up. And just continuing to move the TRX around through the entire Tron ecosystem and seeing what happens. Let me sell my next hour's 1,000. So I think 300. Let's do 350. It's dropped. 30. I'm just guessing, guys. All right, let's do that. 3,000. Oh, I'm about to say no. No way. No way. 330. There we go. I'm about to say, you tripping. All right, let's prove that. So that's for my next hour. That's in my next 4 hours. I'll be able to convert. I'll be able to put this 1,000 into here. All right, now let's look at Moolah. Let's see what it did last night. Now, basically, if you want to get in on Moolah, divs are very sucky right now. Switch wallets. I'm on the right wallet. So let me see when I got 676. That's about average. But if you want to get in on this, this is something where this is a casino where you basically mine, and every time you roll a dice, depending on how much you wager, that's how much of these up DC you get. So the average wager, and it's deeper than that. You can come on here and read, but the average wager rate is 71 TRX gets you 1 up DC. So that means not when you win or lose, but when you wager that amount, that's how much up DC. So win or lose, 71 TRX will get you 1 up DC. Win or lose, that's how that works. So divs are pretty good on this. They get great and then they suck, then they get great, then they get sucked. This has been around a long time. So it's basically, it's very fair. Like all the rolls are on chain. So you don't have to worry about, casinos ripping you off. It's pure luck. And you can prove that by going to your latest bets and clicking this eyeball right here. And it'll show you the transaction hash, 42, 42. So I won. You see? All right, let's go to Bet Fury. Bet Fury isn't loading for me. I don't know what that's about. I'm sure it's not anything. I'm sure just doing an update or something. Pretty legit. I'd be very surprised if they just ran off. It could though. Could happen, but I doubt it. So let's move on. All right, Tron Lounge. It's up a little bit. I saw this at 5.4 before I went to bed, so now it's at 5.5. So it's going back up due to that huge contest. People going for could earn, 1 million TRX, 500,000 TRX. 1 million TRX. That's like 17. That's like $17,000. So that's a lot of money. So got some people on leaderboard here, and this is basically making the this is what making the balance go up. So I have down here 2,800. Now what they did is they made the mining, they made it a lot more appealing. 60 TRX. This was like 300 or something like that. So now it's way more attractive to mine on the dice. So I'm not. I'm sitting on the sidelines, as one would say. I'm sitting on the sidelines for this, but I will take my 2.8. And if I see this starting to go up throughout the day and tomorrow, I might have to buy me a chip or start mining. I haven't decided, but I'm gonna do something because time is running out on these blues. We got 3 days left on that one, 3 days left, 5 days. But these greens, I got a good while left on, so doing really good on these greens, man. This is what I mean. Like, you don't know when it's good to get in. You just get in when you see it. If it looks, you gotta know what it's looking like. You gotta know what to look for, and take the risk. This was a very risky move. It paid off. This one almost paid off. I got like 10 more. Oh no, I've ROI'd on this one too. I'm tripping. Yeah, I've ROI'd on all of these so far. Only ones I probably haven't ROI'd on is this one. I haven't ROI'd on this one yet. And these. So I'm doing really good on Tron Lounge. I've withdrawn 109,000 TRX. That's about over almost $2,000 worth of TRX. Kind of got ahead of myself. I forgot to check my Frag box divs. Let's go to Frag box. And we'll see not much. It's dry. Frag box dry today. Let's go to bonds. You some days you get some good days. This is why I want to do these live, because the experience, I want to show that sometimes it sucks and sometimes it's great. So let's go to bonds, and bonds dry as well. 10 frag here. I think it might have something to do with void, and people will come back to frag and then they'll go back to void, and then it just goes back and forth. It's nothing to be, upset about. Everybody can win. Let's move on. Where are we going? I think that's it for right now. Forgot to check on the AA lobby. Looks like 517 yesterday. I don't know. Now, usually when I see some 2 days back or a day that goes lower like that, if today is lower than this day, the next day will be really, really low from what I've experienced. So I'm gonna go in today, and on tomorrow, I might do 0.2. But it might not happen like that anymore because people know. So let's find another. So I think this was a day where the last time it happened. So it was like 387, 362, 361. Boom, boom. You see what I'm saying? So those would have been the days where people was like, oh nah, I'm not going in the next one. Nah, it's keep dropping. I'm not doing that no more. These two, this was the day to go right here. Go big. and I missed it. So I'm gonna try and catch the next one. So we'll see. I got my 0.1 ETH going in. I'm looking at Void, man, and I'm looking at this percentage, and I'm saying this is probably one of the most decentralized hourglasses that ever, because no one can have more than, this, because you can only put in 1,000. It's more about who is the most consistently every 4 hours. That's who's gonna have the biggest share. So I've already missed 4 hours. I've probably already missed 8 hours, because 8 hours, maybe 9 hours behind. So I'm about 2 cycles behind. And it's 4 hours from my deposit. Not everyone isn't the same 4 hours. So it's more about who's the most consistent with putting in 1,000. And that's who's gonna have the biggest share. So I've went in 4 times so far. I think as long as I can keep 1% over 1%, I think I'll be good. As long as if I can do this 1,000 for every 4 hours, or every I'll probably miss a couple of cycles, like maybe 1 or 2 cycles a day. If it's at nighttime, because I'm not gonna try that hard. I was thinking about setting my alarm this morning, and I was like, I kept it real with myself. I'm like, man, I'm gonna hit snooze on the alarm. I'm gonna hit stop on it, and I'm not even gonna wake up to. So I missed it. I should have though, but I'm satisfied with this, and my bag of void that I'm gonna slowly sell off every 4 hours, and I'm staking, so I'm in the system. I'm in the eco. I'm in the system eco. Let me withdraw those. So every hour, I get 3.3 void from this pool right here. And this guy still got a lot left. It started with 2.5 million. So this will end, but hey, please change this to stake, unstake. It really irks me. Whenever I deposit in here, this clock resets to 2 weeks, I think, or something like that. So, yeah. Looking at the new Bankroll homepage, I like that, man. I like that flex, man. 13,000 unique impressions. I don't know where that number comes from, though. 113 million TRX in network assets. 1.9 million USDT, man. 1.1 million transactions? Where is this data coming from? I'm not saying it's not true. I want to know. I'm gonna go add it up and come back. But I came here to see my banker because should have won. I should have won something. I don't see my banker, man. Let me see something, man. I think I should have won some banker from the daily contest. Let's see. Let's go down the leaderboard. Maybe if I'm not in the top 10, then I get it. I'm not in the top 5. So let me go see something now. Let's go see. Bankroll. Let's go to Twitter. Congrats to this week's daily winners. 50K T-bit TS. I think this is me right here. And I should have got how much? Maybe I did get it. Let's go back to the banker. Where is it? Oh. 60. Was it just 50 that I was supposed to get? Or something like that? I don't know. Anyway, what I've been doing is when I roll on daily, I get this banker and I just freeze it. That's really what I wanted to show you guys. And when I freeze it in this depot, it gives me a little drip of TRX. 352 frozen. I don't know how much I'm getting. I really haven't did the math or tried to. It's not much, so I don't really care. But yeah, that's happening. So yeah, it looks like I was supposed to get 100 banker, but I didn't get it. I have over 100,000 a day, and I didn't get my banker, buddy. I didn't get 100. I had 60 here. Yeah, Here's another DeFi application, and it's called leaderboard. This is an OG I've been using for the past year. I had unstaked all of my VOST. This is running on the IOST blockchain, by the way. So what I'm gonna be doing, I had 1,000 in here that 1,000 staked in here that I didn't know about, and it had been getting me 0.5. Now 0.5 VOST is equal to 1. They're 1-to-1 with IOST, so 0.5 VOST is 0.5 for IOST, so it's the same thing. So I've been getting 0.5 for IOST every day from that 1,000 staked. So I just reminded myself, I was like, oh yeah, let me see if I can put in some IOST in here. So I had 8,600 IOST in my wallet, so I converted those to VOST. So now every day I'll be getting more. And this is just, this is a little bit of a risk because it's, you're swapping your IOST for leaderboard, and what they do basically is they have these nodes. So this is IOST ABC, and basically when you swap your IOST to VOST, you're swapping them for they're gonna use the IOST to vote for their node, right? And they basically reinvest your votes for you, and they pay you the rewards. So, and these are my rewards for them finding blocks. So I'm gonna be monitoring this. I'm gonna add this to my daily checkup as I'm, trying to find more DeFi products for you guys to enjoy safely.
There is. So, well, no, like people's standards are fucked up. So, what you have to get to the core of why we're in crypto. Are you in crypto because you want to make people in the third world rich? Okay.
What's dope about my setup with Void is that my timer runs out about an hour before everyone else's. So when I buy in, even because I missed a few stages or 4-hour cycles or whatever you want to call it, because I missed one, I get to go in before everyone else who goes in at like 8. So right now I got 39 minutes. And I'm buying 2 hours before the rush of everyone who buys in at 8. Everyone who's been buying in every hour, I get to buy in before them and get the dibs from them buying in because I missed the cycle. That'll start to change as people start forgetting and stuff like that. It'll even out, but this first day I buy in, and then like 2 hours later it pumps. So, and I get the dibs from it. It's dope. All right, here we go. It's my turn. You may now deposit your TRX. So now that's at 337,000. And and look how my share is up to 1.69. Now this is gonna go down, but people are not keeping up. So if I continue to do this 1,000 every 4 hours, if I'm consistent, I could be, all I have to do is be more consistent than the next guy. And I have a nice, a good, not unlimited supply, but I can keep selling a 300 or 310 or whatever to get 1,000 TRX and do this, for a couple of days. I'm thinking about throwing this 14K in. Nah, that wouldn't be a good idea. I was gonna think about putting this 14K in the staking and then just using the staking rewards to sell, but I wouldn't get enough. I would need to be getting 300 every 4 hours, and that's not possible. So I'm in a good little mode. So at 8 o'clock, it's 6:37. At 8 o'clock, this number is gonna start pumping 337. Watch. So as you can see, it's at the 354. And that's dope. And it's starting to pump right after 8, 355. Anyone else? So in 2 hours or 2 hours and 30 minutes, I will be able to buy in again before everyone else. And as long as I can, if I'll try and set an arm or something, I can keep doing this. So now I'll sell my another 300 and get ready for 2 hours. But anyway, that's about it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's vlog. Don't talk to me unless it's about decentralized applications.